Earlier this year, Emirates and Air Canada announced a strategic partnership, and as of today, December 7th, now you can book Emirates flights through Air Canada Aeroplan. This gives us more options to book Emirates flights, especially if you want to experience the business class bar that's on the Emirates A380, and you'll have more ways to book. But you might want to book this month, and in this video, I'm going to tell you why. If you don't already know, my name is Max, and I help people maximize their airline miles, hotel points, and credit card points so they can travel more, travel better, and travel for less. If you like miles and points content like this, remember to hit the like and subscribe button down below, and let's get started. So now Air Canada and Emirates has a strategic partnerships, which allows you to earn and redeem points between both airlines. Of course, we're most interested in the redemption aspect of things. Now that you can redeem Air Canada Aeroplan points for Emirates flights, how many points is it going to cost if you book through Air Canada Aeroplan? So let's dive into that. As of today, in December 2022, you can book Emirates flights through Air Canada Aeroplan using the Air Canada Aeroplan award chart. In early 2023, with no specific date yet, Air Canada Aeroplan is going to introduce an Emirates only award chart, and in my opinion, that special award chart is not looking good. So let's take a look at that special award chart. So this is the special award chart, and it's distance-based and class-based. Based on how far you fly and what class you fly, that'll determine how many points it will take. Take, for example, if I fly from LAX to Dubai, it's 8,339 miles. That means it falls into this band, and that means it costs between 80,000 to 185,000 points. That's a big range, and that means the flight's going to dynamically price within that range. If it's going to be dynamically priced, it's probably likely going to be closer to the higher end range of 185,000 points. That's just my guess and my opinion, and you can let me know in the comments below on what you think might happen. And this chart is less favorable than the current Air Canada Aeroplan award chart that's currently in play, which is why if you're looking to fly Emirates in 2023, you might want to consider booking Emirates flights now before the new special award chart kicks in. Also, whether you book now or in 2023 when the new special award chart kicks in, booking through Air Canada Aeroplan has its benefits of not charging a bunch of fuel surcharges like what Emirates does on their own flights if you book directly through Emirates. So let's take a look at a couple different examples and I'll show you what I mean. So let's first take a look at the Air Canada Aeroplan award chart. So the Air Canada Aeroplan award chart splits the world into 4 regions. Essentially what you do is pick the regions that you're flying from and to, and then you find that award chart, and the award chart is also based off of distance and class as well. So for example, if we're flying from LAX to Dubai, that is from the North America region to the Atlantic region. So let's pull up that award chart. According to GC Map, that flight is 8,339 miles. And if we want to fly Emirates, it'll be a partner airline. That means it's going to be 110,000 points in business class. So what we're going to do is jump on Air Canada Aeroplan, click on Book with Air Canada Aeroplan Points, click on One Way for now, and put in LAX to Dubai. And it's 110,000 miles and 102 Canadian dollars, which is equivalent to 74 US dollars in taxes and fees. If I run the same search on the Emirates website, the same exact flight is 131,250 miles and a whopping $836.20 in taxes and fees. So more points and more taxes and fees if I book directly through Emirates, which means booking through Air Canada Aeroplan Points would be the best option right now, and you can transfer Chase, American Express, Capital One Venture Miles, and Bilt Reward points over to Air Canada Aeroplan Points to make that booking. If you're interested in any credit cards, I'll drop my affiliate links down below, and using my links helps me earn a small commissions and helps support the channel. And as we saw earlier in this video, when the new special award chart kicks in, this will fall within the 85 to 185,000 point range, which again, I'm assuming it's going to be closer to the 185,000 point range versus being closer to the 85,000 point range. Here's another example. Say I want to fly from JFK to Dubai with Aeroplan, and it's 90,000 points and about $74 in taxes and fees. Meanwhile, on the Emirates page, it's 115,000 miles and $836.20 in taxes and fees. I think we have a pretty clear winner here that booking through Air Canada Aeroplan Points for now would be the better option. Well, how about the Emirates Fifth Freedom flights? If you don't already know, Emirates has these Fifth Freedom flights that flies from New York to Milan as well as New York to Athens as well. If you look up those Fifth Freedom flights on Air Canada Aeroplan, it's 70,000 points and $73 in taxes and fees. Meanwhile, on Emirates, it's 72,500 miles and $102 in taxes and fees. Not as drastic as a difference as some of the other examples, but you're still coming out ahead by booking through Air Canada Aeroplan. But where the real magic happens is being able to add a stopover for 5,000 extra points when you book through Air Canada Aeroplan Points. So let's get into the maximize section of this video. So the cool thing about Air Canada Aeroplan Points is they charge 5,000 points for additional stopovers. The stopovers can be added to one-way award tickets. You can add stopovers within the same regions, but you can't have stopovers in the US or Canada. Those are the quick overview rules. So let's get into some examples of how you can build in a stopover to further maximize some of these redemptions. So taking that example from LAX to Dubai, since we're flying from the North America region to the Atlantic region, what we could do is use Dubai as a stopover and then continue on to another city that's also within the Atlantic region for an extra 5,000 Aeroplan points. There are a lot of countries in the Atlantic region, and that means there's a lot of city options that you can choose as your final destination. Take, for example, if you want to fly to Johannesburg, South Africa, which is a 9-hour flight from Dubai. As discussed previously, flying from LAX to Dubai is 110,000 Air Canada Aeroplan points. What we can do is fly from LAX to Dubai, stay in Dubai for 3 days, and continue on to Johannesburg, South Africa, for just an extra 5,000 Air Canada Aeroplan points, and that makes it 115,000 Air Canada Aeroplan points and a few more dollars in taxes and fees. What if we want our final destination to be in India? What we can do is fly from LAX to Dubai and then spend 3 days in Dubai or less if you want to, and continue on to Mumbai. That will still also be 115,000 Air Canada Aeroplan points and a few more dollars in taxes and fees. This works for Delhi too, so it might be a good way to get to India on Emirates business class. The way that I would piece this together would be to search individual legs first. So earlier in this video, we searched LAX to Dubai and we found that award availability. So that's typically the hardest award availability to find. So always search the transatlantic or the long haul award availability first. Once you're able to confirm that award availability, then search the connecting flight next. And so in our case, say we want to go to Hyderabad. We can search Dubai to Hyderabad individually and check out which dates have award availability in business class operated by Emirates from Dubai to Hyderabad. Since we found this date, now that what we can do is piece it all together. So we'll go back up to the top here and click on Modify. And we're going to click on Multi-City / Stopover option. And what we want to put in is LAX, and our final destination is Hyderabad. And then our stopover city is going to be Dubai, and let's select 3 days, for example. Click on Search, and here we have an itinerary option for 115,000 points and $87 in taxes and fees from LA to Dubai, a 3-day stopover in Dubai, so you can hang out in Dubai and do whatever you want, and then continuing on to Hyderabad as your final destination. If I just booked from LA to Dubai, it would be 110,000 points. 5,000 points extra gets me that extra leg to Hyderabad. I think this is even more impressive if you book it to like South Africa, to Johannesburg, and you get that extra 9-hour business class flight from Dubai down to Johannesburg for an extra 5,000 Air Canada Aeroplan points. So that's how I would maximize this redemption. So if you're looking to fly Emirates in 2023, I would highly strongly consider booking those flights now in December 2022 if you can find the award availability before the special award chart kicks in 2023. If you like Air Canada Aeroplan redemption videos like these, make sure you check out one of these videos. They show you how to use Air Canada Aeroplan and maximize Air Canada Aeroplan points to fly Etihad or to fly to Asia. Comment below if you have any questions, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you like miles and points content like this, and I'll see you guys on the next one.